Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and today's video. I have a tag video for you today. I've been searching on YouTube trying to find different tags that I feel as though I'd be able to do, and this one is the 7 deadly sins of beauty tag. Now all the videos that I've seen are from about 7 years ago with this, so unfortunately I have no idea who originally started this, but I thought, oh well, yeah, that's a good one. I could probably just about manage that. So here we go. Question number 1 is to do with greed. What's your most inexpensive and expensive beauty item? Well, the most expensive is really easy to answer because it's positioned right behind me there. It's the new Jeffree Star Bloodlust collection. The palette was £54, the lip bundle, which is just out of shot, was £45. So, and I did purchase those on launch day a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now, can't remember. So yeah, so those are my most expensive beauty items that I've actually purchased so far. Inexpensive, I think I would have to say the most inexpensive items that I buy are NYX. That is my drugstore brand of choice, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware of. I do love my NYX stuff. I'm having a bit of problem with liquid eyeliners at the minute. They're not wowing me. But everything else, particularly lip colours, I just think the NYX is amazing. And of course my holy grail of mascaras at the moment is the NYX On The Rise. So yeah, so my most inexpensive would probably be those. Number 2 is to do with wrath. What product, this is a 2-part question. What product do you have a love-hate relationship with? And the second part is, what product has been the hardest to get? So, number 1, what product do you have a love-hate relationship with? I've kind of got 2 actually. One is foundations. Because I have such an oily skin, getting the right foundation is proving a little bit tricky, to be perfectly honest. Currently, so I used BB creams for years, but BB creams are such a light coverage, and I like a full coverage. I like a medium to full coverage. At the moment I'm using an Estee Lauder one, the Double Wear Light. I've got the normal Double Wear and I find that actually a bit too thick and full coverage, but the light one is actually quite nice, feels quite nice on the skin, and you can build it up. So, but that is definitely more of a light to medium coverage. So yeah, love hate at the moment, number 1 is foundation, number 2 is mascara. Again, because I'm so hypersensitive, mascaras can be an absolute pain for me. I think I've said before, Max Factor, I don't even have to put it on my lashes and my eye blows up. I got a sample of the Charlotte Tilbury from Feel Unique a couple of months ago. I put that on once and I'm allergic to it. So for me personally, things like the Feel Unique Pick and Mix sample service, where they have mascaras, or like with the Debenhams Beauty Club card, and you get a sample mascara, they're amazing. I love samples of mascaras because it gives me the chance to try them without buying the full size product, because I have so many allergic reactions to different brands. And part 2 of that question, what product has been the hardest to get? For me, based here in the UK, the hardest products to get hold of are American or Australian indie brand makeup. A lot of indie brands don't add on our VAT at checkout, so that means we have to pay customs charges. That part I don't mind, because at the end of the day, in the UK we know we have to pay VAT, that's absolutely fine. What bugs me the most is that you get a card posted through your door from Royal Mail telling you that you need to pay the shipping charges, which is like, yeah, I already know I'm going to have to pay that. And for that service, Royal Mail charge you £8. doesn't put it off limits, but it just means I'm not going to be as likely to jump in to buying and getting hold of those products. So yeah, products for me to get hold of that are the most difficult are the ones that are based in the US. Next question, gluttony. What's your most delicious beauty item? And for me, that has to be my Jeffree Star lip scrub. Ugh, it's delightful. It's the lemon drizzle one. It's just amazing, absolutely awesome, really does exfoliate the lips really nicely. It's a sugar scrub, so although it says it's not for human consumption, you can actually just, once you've scrubbed your lips, just lick it off, lick your finger. It tastes divine, it's crunchy, a bit of a sweet hit. So yeah, my Jeffree Star lip scrub. Number 4, sloth. What product do you neglect to use due to laziness? Being completely honest, it's my eyebrows. I do have eyebrow products. I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow at the minute. I do enjoy using that product. I much prefer that because it's like a little brow mascara with a really tiny little wand. I do prefer that to using pencils because I like a more natural look. I don't want to look like I've got solid eyebrows because I don't in real life. But yeah, especially if I'm really pushed for time, that is the one step that I will neglect. All I will literally do is get my spoolie, and after I've done my foundation, I just literally brush through my eyebrows to get rid of any foundation that's in there, and that helps bring the colour and the shape and everything back. So yeah, that's the step I'll miss. Next one, pride. What beauty product gives you the most confidence? Oh, that's quite a difficult one because I've got such bad skin with such open pores and my rosacea and things like that. I suppose in a way you'd think it would be base products. But because I have a love-hate relationship with base products, that's not always the case. I think for me it's lipstick. I think lipstick and eyeshadow is what gives me the most confidence. So even when I had my facial surgery over here to get rid of the epidermal cyst that I'd got under my eye, and I couldn't wear any base makeup for a couple of weeks, I was still filming, doing eye looks, and I still felt great going out, even though I'd got no base on. The fact that I'd got my eyes done, I'd got some lipstick on, top dollar. Next one, lust. What attributes do you find most attractive in the opposite sex? Honestly, it's personality. They've got to have a really lovely, kind, thoughtful, and most importantly, sincere personality. I mean, we always joke, my husband's so laid back he's horizontal, which is not necessarily a good thing. He certainly used to be when we first got together sort of 20 odd years ago. He was very laid back, and I was quite highly strung. Over the years, I think we've kind of rubbed off on each other, so I'm a little bit more chilled out and relaxed, and he can actually get more wound up about things nowadays, so it's quite funny. And we talk. My mum always said, you know, communication is, in a relationship you need two things. You need trust, because without that you haven't got a solid foundation, and you need to communicate, you need to be able to talk, and we talk all the time, just about silly little things. We make each other laugh. He has what I call his Arkwright moments, which for anybody in the UK, you will know, if you're over a certain age, you'll know. I'm talking about the comedy Open All Hours, Arkwright, Granville. My husband does that a lot. He tries talking and he starts stuttering, and it's quite funny. Anyway, we find it funny. So yeah, the ability to make me laugh as well is also important. And the last one, envy. What items would you most like to receive as a gift? Honestly, I'm just grateful for anything as a gift. Even if it's not necessarily something that I particularly would choose myself, or that I would use. I mean, I've got gifts in the past, Bath and Body gifts, and because of my hypersensitive skin, you know, I've not used them or tried them, just because I don't want to risk allergic reactions. But that doesn't mean to say I haven't been grateful for them. And then what I have done is I've then gifted that on. I make sure I try and, if you know, gift it on to somebody that I know will appreciate it and will use it. But I love getting flowers. My husband is really good. He's not, you know, he's not one of these guys that comes in with a massive bunch of flowers every week or anything like that. But if he knows I'm feeling a bit down or whatever, he'll come home from work and he'll be like, oh, I've got you some Galaxy chocolate, which is one of my favourites, or, you know, I've got you a CD that I found, and do you know what I mean? It's things like that. It's just being thoughtful, and yeah. So, but beauty-wise, I don't know. You see, to me, gifting beauty items is it's a bit of a funny area, because, you know, perfumes, makeup, it's very, very personal, and unless you know that person, you know, and know them quite well, I would maybe steer away. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anything being received as a gift is just wonderful, isn't it? And it shows that somebody's thought about you and cared enough about you to do that. So we should always be grateful for that. So that's it. That's the 7 deadly sins of the beauty tag. If you have a channel, I tag you to do this as well. If you do, please tag me in it and I'll go and watch it, obviously. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, as always. If you are new to my channel, the warmest of welcomes. If you're not already, I would love it if you'd at least consider subscribing. Hit that button down there that says subscribe, or the little icon with my face in it that will appear here shortly. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.